Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, September 22nd. Today we are going to be going out and doing some spot spraying for weeds, and we're also going to be throwing down some 1809 fertilizer. I've never done a video with the LT Rich Z spray, so I want to show you guys that. We also got to hurry up and get this stuff down because we're trying to aerate and seed once this weather finally breaks and we actually get a little bit of rain. But you've got to span it out 3 weeks from whenever you spray until you put seed down. So we got to hurry up and get this done today. That way in 3 weeks we'll be ready to aerate and seed. So with that being said, I need to get a move on. I need to unload the mowers, get the sprayer loaded up. I also need to get the backpack sprayer in there. And I think that's it. And then we'll go grab some fertilizer and get to work. Got it loaded up. I got it sideways because the parking brake needs to be adjusted. And I started messing with it the other day. I think something's stripped or something in there, so I think I need to order some new parts. But anyway, I've got to load her up. This is the LT Rich Z spray. It's the Junior, the 36-inch model. I really like it. I've only used it this year so far, but I do really like it. It's got like 750 hours, I think is what's on it, but we don't do that much. It's plenty for what we need. It's probably overkill for what we need, but I plan to branch out and do a little bit more of these in the future, so hopefully it'll pay it off. And then I also got the backpacks in here. I got the Stihl there. That's for the broadleaf weed control. And then I got this cheapie here, and I use that one for Roundup, and I do have to spray a couple of driveways too, a couple of gravel driveways. So we are all loaded up. Got to go grab some fertilizer, and we're ready to go. On my way to get fertilizer, I realized my route wasn't as efficient as it could be the way I had it planned out, so I switched it up and decided to spray a couple of properties first. Alright guys, I just pulled up to the second property, and as you can see behind me, this driveway needs sprayed really bad. It's pretty out of hand. The one I just did was pretty similar to this, wasn't quite as bad, but up there there's supposed to be, you can't even really see it, but there's supposed to be a spot there you can park 2 cars, and then all that is supposed to be rock. So, and there's some stuff up there in the landscaping. I don't know if you can see that, but we're gonna spray all this with weed and grass killer, and I'll show you guys what I use real quick. This is what I use. It's called Bullseye. It's just a concentrate, but instead of buying Roundup, this is like 60 bucks for this thing, 50 bucks or something. And you guys know how Roundup is. If you want to get that much Roundup, you're paying 100 bucks probably, and this stuff's better. So that's what I use. So this just happened. That snapped off right there. I've had this thing for like a year and a half, probably something like that. Never had a single issue out of it, so it's probably bound to happen sooner or later. But I just flung it like I always do. Whenever I'm done, I always just kind of take the handle and just kind of fling it down like that, you know, and just whatever, get all the excess off. And I did that and it snapped. So oh well, I'm pretty sure you can go to Lowe's and get replacement handles, so I don't have to buy a whole new sprayer. So no big deal. I think this thing was like 40 bucks whenever I bought it anyway, but I do have a couple more places I have to spray today with this sprayer, so I gotta go get one. Stopped at FS on the way up to Lowe's, got my FERT. Now we gotta go get that wand, or that, yeah, I guess it'd be wand. We're gonna need to get that wand and back to spraying. Just like I thought, they had my replacement wand. The one I bought doesn't have a handle in it, but this handle's still fine. All I needed was the actual wand piece, and that's what I got here. It's 15 bucks. Slap that back together real quick, and I'll be on the road. And just like that, back in business. So after I left Lowe's, I went and did one more. It was a pretty big one. It's like 1.75 acres, somewhere around there, between an 1.5 acres and 2 acres. I just pulled up. This one here is small, so it takes probably 20 minutes or so. Like I said, that one's quick. Those are the good ones, in and out, no issues, not really anything to go around. For those of you that did notice that I wasn't right on the edge whenever I was doing my border, my blocker to block the left side from going out is broken. There's a cable that goes up, you know, on the instrument panel, and it goes down there, and you can shut off that whole side, and mine is broken, so I don't have that capability. So what I do is just kind of sling it on the street a little bit, and that's why I blow everything off. Sometimes you don't have to blow things off if, you know, at the right properties or whatever, but right now I do until I get this fixed. But other than that, I really like this spreader sprayer. It's nice. I haven't sprayed with it too much really this year, but it's been nice. I'm supposed to be spraying right now, but it's so dry and there's just not really any weeds to be sprayed, so I am spot spraying. But like that house, I didn't spray anything. So the one before, I sprayed a little bit, but not much at all. So mainly just spreading some fertilizer. Just pulled up to the next one. This is a commercial property. This literally takes 5 minutes. I gotta spray like 3 areas, in and out. Just pulled up to my last 2 properties for the day. The first one I have to spray, and the second one I have to trim a few shrubs, and then I'm gonna spray the weed killer, or the bullseye, in the beds to kill the weeds that's coming up through the rocks. So I'm gonna trim a few shrubs up there and then spray that bed, just kind of clean it up. That's that. All finished. It is 4:30. I'm heading home. I'm using the combi system because my HS46, I think is what it is. It's a Stihl, but anyway, that one's really dull, so I was just using that on these to kind of get me by a little bit. I needed to get these done, and that allowed me to do so today since I was in the area. So got that done. I do need to sharpen the other one, but like I said, that got me by and let me get one more job done, so it wasn't that bad. It's quite a bit heavier. It's quite a bit heavier than the HS46, but it worked out. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I'm done. I'm heading home. It is hot. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and check us out on Facebook. I'll see you in the next one.